Welcome back to Movement Revolution. My name is Tess, Neuro Exercise Specialist and Group Program Coordinator here in Deerfield. Today's video is a high intensity interval training workout. Working at 70 to 80% of your heart rate max is what research shows to be the most neuroprotective. So very important to get that heart rate up and keep it there. Our goal for you today is to go through our video twice, rewind it at the end, hit every exercise a second time. What you're going to need is a mat on the floor and a chair if you need help going up and down, or if you want a hand for stability. So get ready to go and let's begin.
Our first exercise is going to be our burpee. We're working on getting our heart rate up, working on an explosive motion, and working full body here. So as you're coming into your burpee, think about stepping or jumping back. Think about keeping your back neutral. Don't let your hips drop as you extend those legs. And think about coming up nice and tall, driving your hips forward and reaching up nice and tall. Our second exercise is going to be a reverse lunge with a knee drive. We're working on hip stability, core stability, and lower body strength and balance. While you're working through this motion, I want you to think about keeping your chest up tall, stabilizing through one leg at a time, and working through getting nice and tall and extended at the top. Squeezing your glutes as you come up and drive that knee up through that single leg motion. Think about breathing through this exercise, keeping everything nice and strong and stable, and keep that strong form. Our third exercise is going to be a squat with a alternating curtsy lunge. So we're working on lower body strength, we're working in multiple planes of motion, we're working to stabilize through the pelvis, through those abductors as you're stepping back, and we're also involving the core by keeping your chest up and keeping everything stable. So when you're coming into that squat, think about coming back, bending your knees, sending that power into the hips. Through that curtsy lunge, think about coming backwards, getting that weight into that lateral hip as you step back, finding that stability through that front leg, keeping your core engaged and your chest up tall. For that regression, you will be hanging onto the chair for some extra stability, and you guys got it. This next exercise is going to focus on lateral stability and power. So through this exercise, we're working on getting the heart rate up, working through an explosive motion. We're working on maintaining that motion through that frontal plane, so our lateral motion. We're working on our single leg stability as we drive out that power, stabilizing through that hip, working those abductors, thinking about stabilizing on those ankles and keeping everything nice and strong. Our next exercise is going to be fast feet with our squat jump. So we're working on getting the heart rate up, working on lower body power and explosiveness, staying fast, working on our agility. While you're working through this exercise, think about staying fast through those feet, power through your lower body as you jump up or power up as seen in that regression, and keep breathing through this exercise. We're here for 1 minute working through that motion. Transitioning into our next exercise onto our mat, we're working through a push-up with an alternating toe tap. So we're working full body strength through this exercise. We're working on core strength, upper body strength. We're working on shoulder stability and anti-rotation as you alternate and tap. Think about keeping everything nice and neutral. Your lower back should stay nice and flat. You can also perform those push-ups on your knees if you would rather do that. On the chair, you're going to keep that extension through that exercise, working through that less range of motion. Our next exercise is going to be called our plank body saw. So we're working on core strength and stability through this exercise, shifting your weight forward and backward, keeping those shoulders and those hips stable through your core. Through that regression, you have that option to come up onto your hands and keep your hands straight as you would in a tall plank. Same thing for on the mat. If you would rather bring your arms straight, that is also an option. With this one, think about keeping everything neutral. Your back should stay nice and flat and your core should be engaged. Our last exercise is going to be our bear position shoulder taps. So we're working on our core stability. We're working full body strength. Through this exercise, I want you to think about making a 90-degree angle with those knees, keeping those knees slightly elevated, staying up onto the toes, keeping your back nice and flat. Think about pulling your belly button in, engaging your core. Try to not shift over too much when you tap those shoulders. So we're working a lot through that stability. On the chair, you have that option to come into your tall plank if that is too much stress through the knees. But working through alternating through those shoulder taps, keeping limited motion through that anti-rotation exercise, and you guys got it.
Thank you for joining us here today for our video.
Please check out our YouTube page for more videos like this.
And always,
Think big, move strong, and never quit.